girl, you making me think about my garden. I just want everything to just start popping off so I could just go out. I'm in the mood to go out and pick me some shit and eat it.
Out on the grill?
No, I want to pick some of my vegetables right off the plant and eat it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
When we were on a Skype one day,
Uh-huh.
I showed you my deck, right?
Uh-huh.
With my planters on it.
Well, you sent me pictures that day. That wasn't on Skype. Yeah, you sent me pictures of that. We went on Skype that day. Uh-huh.
So,
Uh-huh.
I'm like, and now I know it's only put, 2 or 3 seeds based on whatever. Don't laugh at the child. I really haven't lost it. Stop laughing at the child.
That was the best conversation. That had me howling.
You're so wrong.
I'm like, this heifer had 300 tomatoes.
I sure did. A handful. My daddy did the same thing. When I told him, I said, you really aren't right. She said, "You're laughing at me." But you grew up and should have taught me. I was like that every single day.
But girl, you don't even know how cute that was. But the beauty is it was all in the trial of you venturing into the gardening world, girl. And you, girl, it's wonderful. Even to have a couple of things, that you're watching through the season, it does, Mother Nature, it just does something for you,
It really does.
It does something for you.
I was telling myself last year, but I gotta tell you, in retrospect,
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how much harm I did to myself and you.
Well, it's a process.
In retrospect, I'm like, what the really did?
It's a process.
How much harm did I do to myself? But
But you didn't do. But what you mean? What kind of harm did you do yourself? You didn't. Cause what would you do? When you was. What are you talking about?
Figure out why I'm having these reactions because the fucking cucumbers almost killed my ass.
Well, but you know what? But it might not have been that though. It might not have been that.
It could have been that.
Yeah, right. I can't say it might. It might not have been, but it might have been. But I don't know. I would still go for my own food over the store bought. So whatever you did ain't no worse than what the store's selling you. Tell you that.
Okay, I can go with that.
Yeah,
I can go with that.
So, but yeah, oh, and speaking about, when we was talking about before about, the world and stuff, girl, so I was looking up these things, randomly, because I started seeing these, posts about people talking about the Walmarts, closing down and getting turned into FEMA camps, girl.
Really?
Yeah. Right, I hadn't either. So I started looking up some more, and I was like, oh shit, right? And so as I was doing that, because I was thinking, I was like, it don't make sense people opening up all these super Walmarts, and then they closing down a few months later. I was like, that don't sound right. And I was like, oh man, it's storm season too. And you know how Houston flooded and they didn't help them. Florida flooded, they didn't help them. Under Trump's, you know what I mean?
Yeah, all Louisiana.
Puerto Rico still ain't recovered. So I was sitting here, and between me and you, I think Hawaii was a drill because you don't accidentally put the emergency button that say it's a missile headed your way. Okay.
It's just crazy.
So I was like that. I was like, y'all can best believe that's a Trump drill. Okay, they playing games and they seeing how it's gonna work out. I promise you, you don't accidentally do that. And not only don't you accidentally do it, if somebody do it, they get prison time for something like that.
Okay.
And number one, nobody talking about the deaths that happened that day. Because I guarantee you, some people that was contemplating suicide went ahead and killed themselves. And I bet you it's people that kill people they love just because they didn't want them to go through what was about to happen. Because chaos ensued, you can believe it. It just didn't make it to our news. You know what I mean? So some people died and some people got killed and it was some criminals that was just on some purge shit that did some shit. You can best believe.
Unfortunate.
But we didn't hear about none of that, right? We didn't hear about none of that. So I was like, I guarantee y'all Hawaii was a drill. So anyway, it made me start wondering stuff. And so I started looking at all these people. There's these people, taking video of, and they got security keeping people out, of these Walmarts that are shut down. And they like, it wasn't no reason for them to shut them down. And then some of them, they said they shut down to do plumbing and stuff. It didn't make no sense, right? So I was like, you know what, that's right. And so I started looking at a Walmart that had closed out this way, and I was like, that's suspect as hell. I was like, I hope they ain't finna orchestrate no catastrophic situation here where people have to go to them. Because I've heard about people going to them camps when, even in Houston when they flooded, it was a woman, a single mother, and then they wouldn't let her leave, right? They wouldn't let her leave. And so I was like, you know what? It sounds far-fetched. Girl, and let me tell you, I think they plotting and planning, girl. I think he really trying to live like Hitler, heifer. So look, I was paying attention, right? And I was like, you know what? I was like, I bet you Walmart ain't the only one participating. Because, girl, why we have a Target over here, and I was going, because it's where I got my coconut oil, because coconut oil, I don't know what they make it, I don't know what it is supposed to be, but after a few months, it starts smelling chemically. I'm like, this ain't coconut. Coconut oil smell like coconut.
Oh, that ain't right.
Right. I was like, I don't know what this is. So I finally found some coconut oil that struck me as real coconut oil. When I cracked it open, it smelled like coconuts. It was white and not off-white like coconut. I was like, okay, this coconut oil. So I found my coconut oil at this Target. And I had just went and got some the week before. And I was like, well, let me go get some more just so I'll have some. Girl, why were all signs of Target gone except for the big red wall?
Wow.
Not only were all signs, and I ain't even saying it happened over a period of time, because I was just there a few days prior in the previous week getting some. Yeah, and I was like, oh my God. And they started making me feel like that whole Walmart. If you do a search for Walmart FEMA camps on YouTube, and you'll see a whole bunch of people got put in. Yeah, and so anyway, I was like, God, dog. And so I looked, and there was these two guys out with these, reflective vests on, and they both had guns, but they had a yellow sign saying that it was an auction, like an auction was gonna happen, I guess, at that location. I was like, ain't no auction going on there. And so that night I had took to see, I was like, the Target is gone. He was like, nuh-uh. I was like, I'm telling you. I'm like, the Target is gone. So we drove by there. I was like, but I didn't want to spend no time, because I was like, it's at nighttime. I don't want no trouble. So
Right.
I was like this, I don't trust nothing under this regime. I don't trust it.
As we shouldn't.
And right, and I mean, and if you think about it, even the people, you already couldn't trust the food, right? He fixing it so that they don't have to they don't have to meet no kind of regulatory to put food out there. They don't have to explain nothing. They can put what they want to put in there to make it, whether it's to make it last or to actually poison you. It don't matter. It don't matter. And people talking about, go vegan is healthier, and it is healthier. Put that on out there. It is healthier, but they do it. But I'm like, huh?
What is healthy?
Vegan, being vegan.
Oh.
But my point is, again, y'all doing everything in extremes. Y'all mean to tell me y'all don't know about them vegetables that they've been contaminating?
All these GMOs.
I'm like, vegetables getting contaminated just like meat is. So why you all secure? Right? Why you insecure in your extremism? Just know.
And those things, I'll tell you what's blowing my mind is to find out the continuing growing list of GMOs.
Girl.
It is really baffling to me.
Girl.
So now, and every time I look it up, it seems like more things are being added.
And you know what? And you know what? I eat it because I still shop and buy what I still eat. But the reality is, I'm just more aware of most than, I'm finna get this poison because it's poison. I don't know what y'all thought. And it don't matter what it is, vegetables or whatever. Because a long time ago, you remember, I think the last time we talked, I was like, why they want us drinking milk and eating potatoes so bad? Why is a 5-pound bag the same price as a 10-pound bag? Why is a half-gallon milk, a carton of milk, the same price as a whole gallon? Like, what are y'all doing? Like, think about that stuff.
Absolutely.
Like, why is something that's twice as much cost less than?
We want you to consume more.
Right? Why?
Absolutely right.
And it makes me wonder what's in there. You know what I'm saying? So I know, and you know what? Ain't nobody safe. You can be growing your own stuff. I'm over here by this airport. I don't know what they dropping out of the planes. They could be like, oh, bitch, you want to grow your own food? Okay, I got you.
Mm-hmm. And targeted.
Yeah.
I think they can be targeted in how they do it.
Yeah.
They don't have to be right for you.
They got these people that they think are crazy people, and they call themselves targeted individuals. Now, I don't use that word, I don't use that phrase, I don't put that on no tags nowhere, because it might be real. And I'm too conscious, so I ain't trying to be a targeted individual. If they come around me and I know they watching me, I'm gonna be like, no sir, I'm one of the robots too. I'm conditioned too. Cause then you might be a nobody and you be like, they ain't thinking about you. Well, they might not be thinking about you, but if I'm at this point, I'm glad I don't have no huge audience. Girl, I done post this lotion and I done got like 3 people wanting to buy some now.
You might need to become a distributor.
I know, right? I'm gonna sell this shit too. It's good. It's good though. They're gonna be so impressed. They're gonna love it so much. It's unbelievable, and it ain't oily. I hope they don't stop selling it. Cause she done, like I said, she done cleared the shelves for my ass. So somebody else just showed up and said, I want to get in on it too. Okay, you got it. I got you.
Nice.
Hit my PayPal. I got you. Give me an address. I got you.
There you go.
plus I want to be able to, because if she was thoughtful enough to do that, I want to be able to give her a couple of bucks for doing it. That was nice. That was really nice of her.
Very nice. You just helped me walk through that.
I hope I did, because
You did.
I hope I...
You helped me make sense of what I was looking at.
Yeah.
Because I didn't see it at first. I couldn't tell what I was looking at.
This, I'm trying to get this thing, shit, but it won't let me be great without an updated browser, and I don't do that kind of shit without here. I'm trying to send some of this some of this lotion out to this dude, and my browser needs to be updated or something, because the postal system won't let me print out my damn label, but that's okay, cause it can wait till he get home, cause I don't do that without him. It's probably a simple thing, but I don't trust it.
Jim?
Oh, he's good. He's aging just like the rest of us. You know, he was the life of the party when we went to tech. Everybody loved. He deserved it. He's deserving of it. So yeah, child. He went out there. He put my mama some new wiring in her weed whacker. He gave my dad and my uncle some testosterone to bounce off of, cause all the females running around. We sent one of my nieces off for proms that Saturday evening, so she felt like a princess. She had a little red carpet out there and everything.
Oh, that's special.
And I don't know who done got a hold of my numbers to where now I'm getting them calls. You know where the calls coming from, because they come from nearby and they take the same prefix of familiar numbers, like you gonna answer them. I be trying to think where I just went that just now got my information, who would have been the one to give it. I be wanting to know. I be wishing I knew who gave it so I could.
Yeah, they some dogs.
Yeah, they some dogs. Speaking of some dogs, one of the damn vets that sent us condolences for, and I wasn't buying.
Your pet?
Yeah, girl.
Your pet died.
Yeah, girl.
Oh, when?
Actually last year, a week before his birthday.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You been okay? Because you had a long time.
Yeah, it was rough. That's why I didn't realize nobody, that I hadn't told nobody until Adele, she had asked about him, and she was like, oh my goodness, she didn't know. And she cried about that too. Oh, she's so soft.
Everybody knows how much you love him.
I did love him. I did love him. He was so perfect. Huh?
Well, I know he's a pet. He's one of the few black people I know who's a pet person.
Yeah, he was so, and you know, usually people that's not cat people, they fell in love with him too. And he was a good dad too. He was there and held his little paw. I was still too much of a punk. I couldn't handle it, so I sat out in the holding room and bawled like a bitch. But he held the baby, but daddy held his hand through the whole thing until it was over. So
How long did you have him, Jim?
14 years, girl.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Yeah. It was a week.
That was your buddy.
Yeah.
That was a constant. That was more than even his.
Yeah. It was a week short of his 15th birthday.
That's hard.
Yeah, and we had him go have surgery, which is funny because we used to talk shit about people spending money for their pets to have surgery. We was like, we're just gonna have to say goodbye because that's a pet. we was laughing and we was like, and here we are, he finna have surgery. So yeah, he actually came out of surgery really, and we got a black surgeon too.
Really?
Yeah, she was excellent, and he came out with flying colors. But then, and she kept warning us, other things could happen. But after she removed the knot that he was afflicted with, I guess whatever bacteria start going, seeking inside, because everything was on that knot or whatever tumor that she removed.
Are you thinking about getting another?
I don't know, because when he got sickly, it was hard to travel, and so we don't know that any other cat would be self-sufficient as he was. Like, he could handle himself for a few days at a time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we don't know that we would. I mean, I loved and trust him so much that I don't even know that I would want another breed if I did consider getting another one. So, he didn't tear up stuff. He was really patient with our shenanigans because we were goofy parents, honey. And he just sat there and let us torture him. He just loved us anyway. He loved it. Sometimes we was like, you better move, just trusting that we ain't gonna step on you. I might step on you one day.
Yeah, they're all very different. So and it's really why I haven't either.
Yeah.
Because you have to allow them, just like all children.
Yeah, to be themselves.
You can't.
But he was so much like us that it was like it wasn't even nothing we had to, we didn't have to we had to make no adjustment. He just like picked up our persona. Like he didn't need none. He was self-sufficient. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, so, and I still have his little leftover kitty morphine from after the surgery, cause, yeah, he might lasted about 4 months after the surgery. But
I'm so sorry, baby.
Yeah. But he was a cat. He wasn't gonna, for 14 years is a run,
Yeah, that's longer than some children.
Yeah. So,
It really is.
yeah. I was feeling guilty because when he got sick, I started having to keep him in the basement, And then I felt guilty about that. And then sometimes I'll leave the basement door open, and usually it's on me about that. But now he like, I see you leave the door open sometimes. He's like, but I know what that's about, so I don't say nothing. And I was like, I know you know. Because my subconscious, I feel like I hear his spirit wanting to come up from the basement, so I just crack the door even though ain't nothing down there.
I don't agree with that, though, right?
Yeah, I know.
That it ain't nothing down there. Because if you feel like that's what you need to do, that's your way of acknowledging that we still have a connection.
Yeah.
If you really don't believe in death, then you have to permit that
transition.
When the spirit shows up and says, I'm still here.
Yeah. And I know. Yeah, and I know sometimes feel like he might see him run across the room or something. Yeah, he was good. He was a good boy. Yeah. But, he served us with all the love possible while he was here, so, gave us joy, gave us happiness, so.
I totally get that.
That's his job. That was his job. To lay up and get this love, boy. And matter of fact, toward the end, we started giving him a little, RSO I was telling you about.
You started giving him what?
A little of the RSO I was telling you about, that oil I was telling you about.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably why he hung on as long as he did. Yeah, I guess it looked like I'm going to have to take my ass on and actually interact with humans and go to this post office myself because I can't print out no labels. I sure hate it because they cannot be trusted not to trigger me at that damn mortar post office.
I know it's not your favorite thing to have to do.
Oh, they trigger me, girl. They just got all little demons working at each and every counter. Demons. And I'm going to have to deal with one of them. I'm telling you what.
You know what I'm thinking right now?
What?
I am thinking.
It might as well, but girl, you plant them seeds in that yard, you ain't going to have to worry about going to get half of them vegetables.
Wait, if I do what?
Plant them seeds in that yard. And all that land you got. So you can go grocery shopping in the backyard.
But the deer and the foxes and the...
Oh, that's right. I forgot you live in the rainforest. Girl, I got my first kill, girl. I'm ready to take them out. I didn't tell you about the dove I got, but I'm gonna keep my mouth closed about that because... Girl. We got doves, grackles, and robins. The robins, we got an understanding with the robins. They respect our territory, actually. The grackles are the N-words of the birds. And they come in gangs. And I feel bad about the doves because they really are peaceful. But one of them I didn't mean to kill it though. I didn't mean to kill it, but I'm such a good shot. I really didn't. I thought because they usually can take a plastic pop, but his little head was sticking up above the grill, so I'm a good shot. And I guess I got him in the head because he flapped around and when he. Well, when he girl, he said, what did you do? And I said, what? He said, it just came apart when I went to put him in the bag. It came apart. I was like, I don't know. I was like, but you know what? His head was
imploded.
He said, what? He's like, this ain't no regular shot. He's like, the wings just like, it came apart from itself. I was like, I got it in the head. I'm pretty sure, so. Hey. Hey, she was in the planter. Matter of fact, that's where he had to get the body from. So I'm just saying, she should have just been somewhere else. Just don't be directly in the planters. Everything I've ever killed has been directly in the planter. You gotta give me credit for that. I don't just get them out in the yard. They be in my actual garden when I get them. Hey, Hey,
Yes, you do.
I'm just saying. They learned apparently.
Yeah, they gonna learn.
I asked him yesterday, I was like, you know, I haven't seen a bunny since we took out Miss Thing. And he said, I seen him down the street. He's like, I started to want to run him over. He's like, but he's like, I don't even want to, because if that's where they found their new home, then so be it. I was like,
That's right.
yep.
They done heard it. They done heard it, girl. They heard it.
But it shouldn't have took all that for them to move. They know better. But anyway, like I said, we shed blood, and that blood's still out there on the ground. I emptied 5 of them things in that girl. But anyway, I'm gonna get to this post office and because I know I'm gonna have to cuss these people out.
Okay, sweetheart.
I love you.
It was great talking to you. I love you too.
All right.
Thank you again for getting me going. And it looks like I need to go and clean out my entire, all of the dirt and everything out of my plants. And then I got a pile of wash thing. I just got to figure out what I need to do after with it. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. So
I don't think you poison yourself that bad, but you do need to pressure wash and that wood and Why don't you just, because in my corner planters, he lines my planters with some cloth. You know what I mean? Some breathable cloth. He lines my planters with it.
will you please ask him what that is?
I will. And so I'm going to ask him what it is, and then I'm going to let you know. I'm going to ask him.
Will you tell him that?
Between me and you, I'm still going to ask anyway to be sure. But I think it's okay like that. But maybe instead of the plastic, to line with some of that breathable fabric.
Ask him what he would do.
Okay.
I trust whatever says.
Okay.
Do.
Okay.
Ask him what he would do, and
Okay.
then I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Because I think that could have something to do with.
Okay.
I couldn't eat the shit. I agree.
Okay.
Because I'm bothered by that.
Okay. I'm going to ask.
Thank you, darling.
All right.
I'll talk to you soon.
Okay. Love you too.
Bye-bye.